afternoon. It is Wednesday, January the 21st, and this is your Black Sheep weather update with me, meteorologist John J.T. Lamb. It is about 4 o'clock as we're recording this, so let's jump right into our sunny skies and bitter cold. Taking a look at our radar, as you can see, there's some scattered snow showers across the west metro. They're reaching up almost to St. Cloud. St. Cloud, you're mostly out of the snow flurries from now, but in the metro, the evening commute could be a bit tricky with those snow showers reducing visibility and possibly causing a little bit of slickness on the highways. Visible satellite imagery shows that our clouds are there and they're not moving anywhere yet, but they will. And that's going to be the highlight. Taking a look at our infrared satellite, you can see that little bit area of enhancement here, just moving out of the Twin Cities, off into western Wisconsin and southeastern Minnesota. That was where our snow showers from earlier today came from, was that little upper air disturbance that blew through. And taking a look at our water vapor, you can see that we are in a fairly dry air mass, which is surprising. But when you get into an Arctic air mass, the dew points, our absolute humidity will just absolutely plunge. And so you're going to see humidities over the weekend probably down into the maybe 20-30% range. But with how cold it is, that's going to feel like absolute dryness. That slug of moisture over Oklahoma, that's going to be part of a developing system that's coming in. It's going to drop a snowstorm from, say, Wichita Falls to Oklahoma City, over towards Little Rock, Jonesboro, Arkansas, Memphis, Tupelo, and off towards Huntsville and Chattanooga and Nashville before it goes into the mid-Atlantic. And the computer models are currently pushing out anywhere from 18 to 24 inches of snow from Oklahoma City towards Memphis. And that will cripple that area because they have no idea what to do with it. They don't have the equipment to clear the roads. They don't have the salt to help clear the roads. And all they can do is wait for warmer temperatures and sunny skies to help melt it down. Taking a look at our extended 72-hour precipitation forecast, maybe 1/100 of an inch, and that'll just be very light snow flurries in our Arctic air mass. And there is that heavier snow band. It has drifted south somewhat, I guess, in the latest update. I didn't look at the mid-south versus our area. I was too busy looking at our area for the cold. But there's that area of higher precip moving across the Arklatex into northern Mississippi and northern Alabama. So that heavy snow band has moved south about 150 miles. So that will really cause problems for them because they, farther south, really don't know what to do with it. Taking a look at our frontal analysis, you can see our center of low pressure that helped kick off our snow showers this morning. That has moved up over Lake Superior. Cold front reaches down from Marquette to Green Bay, down to about Keokuk, Iowa, to Kansas City, back out towards Fort Collins and Cheyenne, and then back up towards Missoula. And then that first little blip of cold air that we had, that has actually gotten all the way down from about Detroit, Windsor to Evansville, back down towards Memphis, and then down towards Houston. But that has modified quite a bit. Looking forward another 12 hours, this will be our 24-hour forecast for tomorrow at this time. Here's our next Arctic boundary, and that's what's really going to cause the temperatures to plunge tomorrow. And looking at this is actually valid at 6 a.m. tomorrow. So right there, as the front's moving right through the Twin Cities, it's already through St. Cloud. That'll be back out towards a little bit south of Aberdeen. And then that Arctic air blast will be just on the Wyoming-Montana border. And so that's going to be the start of our bitterly cold forecast. So let's look at St. Cloud first. High tomorrow of 3. And those temperatures will fall from the early morning to a low of minus 26 on Thursday night. Friday, a high of 14 below and a low of 28 below. Saturday, more sun. That's not going to do a thing. It won't even feel warm. Minus 5 for the high, 15 below for the low. Sunday, a high of 0. And that's going to start a warming trend with a low of 18 below on Sunday. Monday, high of 5, but a low of 5. This temperature staying steady and then move up to 15 on Tuesday, 3 on Tuesday night, and a high of 19 on Wednesday. So there is good news coming in the forecast. It's just we've got to get through this absolute Arctic blast first. And for the Twin Cities, 3 tomorrow, minus 20 overnight, minus 8 with increasing clouds on Friday, 20 below on Friday night, 0 Saturday, 10 below on Saturday night, 5 on Sunday, 13 below on Sunday night, and then finally we get above 0 pretty heavily. Monday 10, 5 below for a low, Tuesday 17 for the high, 0 for the low, and Wednesday we could actually be back up to almost normal at 21. One thing to note is every day has sunny skies, but really through this weekend that sun is not going to feel warm at all. Oh, I like cold, but there's a certain extent to where I can say, it's just a bit too cold. And that is your update on our Arctic cold and our incoming deep freeze. And I am meteorologist John J.T. Lamb. This is Black Sheep weather. If you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and tell your friends. And that will be it for today's update.